Alright, so the isolation pain loads. Right now, my pain is low. It's a low out of 0 to 10 scale. I would say I'm at a 2. Like I told my chiropractor the other day, 2 for me, and chronic pain translate into like a -2 because it's chronic pain. I'm used to it, but like, you know what I mean? I would say today it might even be an actual -2, actual, not even a chronic pain, actual. Like, I don't feel no pain right now, which is good because that's not usually what happens. But anyway, like I said, I'm still isolated. I went and I did what I had to do. I got the blood money. I got the transfusion, the doping money. I got the blood money. I ain't pulling no hits. I ain't using no drugs, but I got the blood doping money. And then I came back home. I'm still alone, so if you heard stuff, like, everybody knows that you're hearing lies about TARIQ. So when you hear the whisper down the lane, urban legend, just know that it's not. Because like I said, when I'm gonna come very transparent, and you gotta accept me, warts and all. Just know that if I got a flat wart on my nose, it's not herpes simplex or whatever. You know, it's all the same thing, but accept me, warts and all. So I don't know, like, I'm still reluctant to hit a campaign trail, but if I got to, I might come on there with a pre-roll. The church isn't really backing me, and I don't have a wife. I know those parts of the recipe from my past lived experience. I'm my own goon, so I don't need that. The fraudulent PI, the WikiLeaks, I'm gonna have to look into the fraudulent PI, the unlicensed PI, the unscrupulous PI. I gotta look into the WikiLeaks, because apparently that's a part of between the goon squad, the intimidation goon squad, and the WikiLeaks. I gotta stay abreast of people's things when I go into my rap battle. I gotta do my Google. When I go in my rap battle and start mud slinging niggas, I gotta come correct. I gotta, like, politicians, if the URL niggas is doing better research for they rap battles than you mudsling, you just slandering niggas, like, y'all got some lawsuits on here. But yeah, I was evaluating over the last couple of days being in the field. Like, going through what I'm going through right now, it's just an extension of the last 23 years. Now, I've been unemployed for the last 14, 15 to 16 months, since last August, whatever. So with that said, like, highlighting, like, how much I'm promoting with no income. Plus, I was a case manager for a strong 4 years. Strong out of 10 years, strong 4 years. I was a peer at different times. I was a clinician. I was a substance abuse counselor. I'm a full-fledged therapist, pre-licensed, but licenses are, like, I gotta take the test. There's no disciplinary action that struck me from, you know what I mean? The jail sentence was the jail sentence. There was a penalty with it, but it wasn't, like, you know what I mean? It was just a time lapse for any, you know what I mean? So I had that, but I'm in good standing. I just can't afford it. But anyway, with all that said, when it comes to surviving this time period in limbo and different situations, it's like, I know the resources are out there. I know there's multiple resources on any given day. I know you could call 211. I know they can give you a list. They can give you contacts. They can give you where to go. Where, yeah, I mean, most of the time the funding is already used up by, they say, 11 a.m., 12 p.m. on any given day, but they say every day somebody gets a new funding source. So I know this. I know different vouchers for different things, eyeglasses, different things. I know stuff the insurance company offers. I say that all the time when it comes to people that need with mobility issues. If you need a shower chair, if you need a shower rail, if you need a hospital bed in the bedroom or on the first floor, if you need a lift, chair lift. I know some insurance companies cover the LARCs, the joints you see in the Walmart and the supermarkets and shit. Some insurance covers that. So with the strong, and even as a peer, I did like a year, 2 years as a peer, plus a year in jail, 2 years in jail as a peer. Doing that, advocating for clients and just being a liaison between me and other outside agencies, and even being a good communicator amongst my interdisciplinary team. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's a lot of resources. So when these resources are being blocked, denied, and straight redirect stolen, it's going to point to corruption. So you already, before I graduated, I had enough proof to point to, this is man-made, this is artificial, this is supposed to simulate mental health, it's supposed to destabilize, it's supposed to do a bunch of psychological stuff that is hard to detect. You get what I'm saying? But I've been collecting proof. But after graduation, I had people actually recorded multiple times talking about what they're doing to me, multiple times. So, and then in the last 12 months, the year and a half, I've gotten super damning evidence. That's why they're trying to delay going to court. That's why they're trying to block different things as far as legalities. They know they in court evidencing conviction, lawsuit ruling, all that. So delays are continuous. The injury, the damages, the insult, and continue to increase. The humiliation, because for some reason this is a large, we want to humiliate this person. Some people will say my ex became a stripper 2 years into our relationship, but this situation was around a year before we got together, and she became a stripper 2 years into the relationship. That's a total of 3 years. Some people will say it's my kid. My kid came along 7 years into this situation. Some people will say it's other exes that came in 10 years into this situation. Some people will say it's co-workers that came into it 3 years ago. Like, this started in Y2K. A lot of people got involved, but this started in Y2K. So whatever your horse shit, figure out them riddles.